Good morning, children. Today we are going to study chapter number 31 to 35. In this chapter number 31, we are going to talk about some autobiographies of some famous personalities. The first one that is My Experiment with Truth, that was written by Mahatma Gandhi. Second one that is My Days. It was written by R.K. Narayan. Third one that is Fall of a Sparrow. That was written by Sorry for the pause. So, Fall of a Sparrow is written by Salim Ali. Salim Ali was a greatest artist and writer. He has written a lot of poems a lot of prose, a lot of epics based on the life of different birds. Next one that is Confession. Confession was written by Saint Augustine. He has written the whole autobiography based on the people who has confessed and had come in the church to confess themselves. Next one that is Straight from the Gut. Straight from the Gut. This book was written by Jack Welch. Next one that is Autobiography of a Soul. Autobiography of a Soul. This book was written by Saint Therese of Lisieux. Next one, Autobiography of a Yogi. That was written by Paramhansa Yogananda. Eighth one that is My Own Boswell. This book was written by M. Hidayatullah. M. Hidayatullah, he was the Vice President of India. Next, Mein Kampf. Mein Kampf, this is the language of German, and its English version is My Struggle. This book was written by Adolf Hitler about his struggle, how he had made Germany at its first number in the Europe, and he made the country as a developed country in front of the other countries who were just taking the revenge when they were insulting Germany after First World War. So he has established Germany again, and you can say that Adolf Hitler was very passionate about his own country, and he was a greatest nationalist of the world. Okay, so next one is Anti-Memoirs. Anti-Memoirs was written by Andre Malraux. And 11th one, Daughter of the East. This was written by Benazir Bhutto. Benazir Bhutto was the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Okay, next one, The Tunnel of Time. This epic was written by R.K. Lakshman. Okay, now we are going to read about some famous autobiographies written by Nelson Mandela. The book name was Long Walk to Freedom. Next one that was written by Barack Obama, Dreams from My Father. The Last Lecture was written by Randy Postchok, and on writing, a memoir of the craft written by Stephen King. Name of the writers are the following. So The Immortals of Melua. This was written by Amish Tripathi. And A Suitable Boy. You have to find out that who has written this book. A Suitable Boy. Okay, let's move to the next game. Games about the games. The first one that is a form of martial art called Sambo. It belonged to Russia. It belonged to Russia. Next one that is, it is known as water polo. It belonged to Hungary. Next one, capoeira, is a martial art that combines dance, acrobatics and music. It is from Brazil. Next one, Chilean rodeo is a rodeo game in which a team of two horse riders ride around a lap to stop a calf. So this game is played and belong to Mexico. That next one, that is Taekwondo. It is a martial art and that is very famous in all around the world. That combines combat and self-defense techniques, and that is from South Korea. Then Keria is a traditional competitive event that combines horses riding, roping, and kettle handling. In this one, the acrobat uses different articles, different armors to to show many stunts just sitting on the horse, and it is from uh, from Mexico. It is from Mexico. Next one, that is Pato, is a game that is played on the horseback and it's a combination of polo and basketball, and it is from Argentina. So by this way we came to know about some beautiful um, and exciting games played by different acrobats and different gymnasts in different countries. Okay. Next chapter is about movie magical. We are going to talk about some Bollywood movies, those who are legendary of their own time. So they were the first and they were the pioneer of the film industry's new revolutions. Okay, so first one we are going to talk about, it was the first cinema hall of India built in Kolkata in 1907. Its name was Elphinstone Picture Palace. Next one, it was the first silent feature film made in India in 1913 by Dandiraj Govind Phalke. You know that this movie name was Raja Harishchandra. Raja Harishchandra, this movie was a silent feature film, but it was the first film was made and featured in the video, and it was played on curtain. Next, it was the first full-length talkie film made by A.M. Irani, which was released in Mumbai on 14th March 1931. So this was a talkie film. It means audio was started by this movie, and this movie name was Bhagya Chakra. Bhagya Chakra. Okay, next we are going to talk about, it was the first multicolor animated film of India, made in 1935. It was processed in Germany. You know that at that time, only black and white movies were made. But the first multicolor animated film of India made in 1935, and it had been colored in Germany, and then it got published in India. So its name was Lafanga Langur. Next, it was the first film with playback songs made in 1935 by a new theatre, and its name was Alam Ara. Next, it was the first CinemaScope black and white film made by Guru Dutt in 1959, and its name was Kagas Ke Phool. Guru Dutt has contributed a lot to the Indian Bollywood industry. Okay. It was the first 3D film made in Malayalam in 1984. The first time the 3D film had been made in Malayalam language, and its name was My Dear Kuttichattan. So it was the first talkie film made in English by Himanshu Rai. So first time in Bollywood the entry of English happened, and in 1933. So first time the English movie had made, and it was shot in England. So it was not based on the Indian plot. It was totally based on the English plot, the European plot. So the whole movie was also made in English. So its name was Karma. Okay. Next, we are going to talk about chapter number 34, World's Impressive Stadiums. So we are going to talk about some beautiful and exciting stadiums, extraordinary stadiums that we can talk about, and those who are very famous also. So identify and name the stadium with the help of given clues. It is football stadium situated in London and it includes a 134-meter high arc. Its name is Wembley. It is the biggest football stadium in Europe and situated in Barcelona. So its name is Camp Nou. Third one, it is situated in Arlington, Texas, USA. It is home to the NFL. It means National Football League. So in general, in this stadium, football has been played, and it is situated in. Its name is AT&T. Fourth one, it is one of the best cricket grounds in Australia. You know that in Australia all the grounds are very good. That's why generally people go to practice, and cricket teams go Australia for the practice. They used to go. And its capacity is all over 95,000 people to sit all together. So its name is MCG. Next one, it is situated in Munich, Germany, and its football stadium. It was opened in 2005 with a full color changing exterior. Full color changing exterior means the exterior of the building has changed. It's changed. कई बार वो चेंज होती है, उसका बाहर का जो फेस है वो चेंज होता रहता है, तो इसलिए इसका ये बहुत ही फेमस है, इसीलिए अपने इस अद्भुत स्टाइल के लिए, ठीक है. और इसका नाम है आपका एलियांज एरेना. नेक्स्ट वन, इट इज क्रिकेट स्टेडियम इन कोलकाता एंड इट्स टोटल कैपेसिटी इज मोर देन 90,000. सो इट्स नेम इज ईडन गार्डन्स. Next we are going to talk about Indian sports. So the Indian sport is, it is the form of the martial and it is very popular in Indian state of Kerala. It's similar to karate. Its name is Kalari Payattu. Next, it is famous snake boat race and is organized during the festival of Onam in Kerala. Its name is its name is Vallam Kalli. Next one, it is popular sport of rural India. It is similar to the cricket and baseball. It is played with two wooden sticks. You know, everybody knows this name. That name is Gulli Danda. Next, we are going to talk about, it is an ancient game. It is very popular in different parts of India. In this game, a gymnast performs tricks on a pole. So by this way, people make the different designs of by using their bodies. Its name is Malla Khamba. Khamba, you know, khamba का यूज करते हैं, इसलिए इसका नाम है मल्ला खंबा. Next one, it is an indigenous sport of Meghalaya. This sport has gained huge popularity nowadays. Our country participates in this sport at many important sports events, including the Olympics. Its name is archery. Next one, it is an indigenous form of wrestling. It is very popular in Nicobar Island. It is very popular in Nicobar Island. Its name is Asolap. Next one, it is also known as a canoe race. You know that there's both names canoe. So it is an indigenous game of the Andaman and Nicobar Island. It's just like a snake boat race, but it is played in Andaman and the boats designs are different. So its name is Kirip Kirip. Next is, it is an indigenous game of Mizoram. It is also known as the road pushing sport, and this game is played by two players, each player holding the rod under his arm. Its name is Inskuar. So by this way we came to know about the different indigenous games of India, and they were played in different religious events, on the different cultural events. Okay, so for today this much only. Thank you everyone. I hope you all have completed and you have listened it very carefully.